Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Eliza Petrie. We are continuing our coverage of policing reform as Sonya Massey's family joined other victims of police violence to call for reform in Washington. Massey was shot by former Sangamon County Deputy Sean Grayson on July 6th. It happened after she called 911 to report a prowler. The shooting has led to calls for reform for area law enforcement. And civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who represents the Massey family, is once again calling for reform within the criminal justice system on the national level. Crump joined those families in Washington, D.C. today. They're pushing for lawmakers to support a bill that has been in limbo for years. Fox Illinois' Monique Davis is working for you to share what the attorney had to say. Monique?
Attorney Crump said America hasn't seen systemic police reform since the 1960s and is urging Congress to put proper laws in place. Crump was joined by members of the Congressional Black Caucus and the families of Sonya Massey, Breonna Taylor, and Tyre Nichols. The attorney listed names of individuals who had similar stories to the families present and pushed for the George Floyd Policing Act to be passed. The act would allow the setup of a national registry displaying police misconduct. This would prevent officers from avoiding consequences. Crump said police reform should have been put in place after the death of George Floyd circulated the internet in 2020.
It is an urgent call. An urgent call. How many more exhibits, America, do we have to give you before we say we have to have some reform on these officers?
Crump went on to say that police reform would have prevented families like Sonya Massey from having their loved ones becoming another hashtag. During a speech given by Tyre Nichols' mother, Rovon Wells, she addressed the Congress directly and said that blood of innocent lives is on their hands. Reporting in studio, I'm Monique Davis.
Thank you, Monique. Tyre Nichols' trial is taking place in Memphis, Tennessee. In 2023, Nichols was beaten to death by 5 police officers. 3 of the officers involved were charged with his death. And the county commission formed to honor Sonya Massey is holding their first listening session next week. The Sangamon County Board created the Massey Commission in order to improve relations between the community and law enforcement. The session is set for Monday, September 16th at the Union Baptist Church in Springfield, and it starts at 6 p.m. Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.